to this League One on Saturday. Obviously against your biggest rivals in South African football, and an opportunity to reach the final at Loftus Versfeld. Just your thoughts heading into that match. Obviously, you've already beaten them twice in the league. How confident are you heading into this one on Saturday?
Yeah, thanks, my leader. First and foremost, let me greet the members of the media and the honorable premier of our team, Babri Sukri. And yeah, look, we all know that games like this, they're always difficult for everyone. They're also unpredictable. So as things stand, I think Pirates are doing very well. They'll be coming into this game as underdogs. The only thing that's left for us is to redeem ourselves and go into FNB with one thing in our mind, to go there and give our best and make sure that we become victorious.
All right, members of the media, I'll take the first question from the floor. Just by a show of hands, we've got a roving microphone on this side. I see Benjamin Miranda.
Miranda Football Live. This is one to the coach.
Losing every time before the derby, is it a good omen? The gist of the question.
Losing every time before the derby counts for nothing, to be quite honest. It's a different ball game altogether. Why I'm saying that, we all know that you can't rely on history. It's how as we're going to apply ourselves, and also what Pirates are going to bring to us. So it's not going to be an easy game at the end of the day.
So I end on this side. Okay, Vedile, then Temba. You just pass the phone there.
Yes.
Let's stick to football now. The Premier will be available tomorrow once more at Red Stadium, so we'll take more questions there as well for the Premier. Next question for Coach Atazwane. I see a hand there. Tiseto, City Press.
Yes, thank you very much. Coach, the Orlando Pirates coach has already fired the first warning shot yesterday, saying that Kaizer Chiefs can expect a completely different Orlando Pirates. Just how big, can you just take us through how big is this game, given that there's a cup at stake, another stake, Chiefs have not won a cup since 2015?
Thanks for the question, my leader. Look, as I said, this is football. Very unpredictable. So it's how we're going to approach this game and also their approach against us. And the best team will win on the day. The team that will create the most chances and dictate terms and take or convert the chances that will create will definitely win the game.
Okay. We'll take the next question. Okay, Kanyisu?
Are you worried based on the form that they are coming to this game?
No, there is no doubt. There's no doubt. Pirates, they've been doing very well. They've won about 6 games on the trot, if I'm not mistaken, and they're losing confidence. They're coming into this game, knowing very well that they're also playing against the Kaizer Chiefs that is wounded. So we'll give our best. So we're also going to FNB, to win the game. Nothing else.
We only have 10 more minutes left, and we still have players as well coming through. So I'm only taking questions for the coach.
Yes, please.
Then we'll be able to bring in the players quickly so that we can do a one-on-one.
A question to the coach.
I'm not sure if he still remembers.
No, what have they done right in the 5 derbies that they've won consecutively against Pirates that hasn't always been applicable in other games?
Football, you can't rely more on what you've done in the past. Yes, we've won those games. It talks to preparations, and we got it right. So hence the coach said, from Pirates that this time around this will be, different Orlando Pirates. So only time will tell. That's all I can say when it comes to that.
Okay, quick one. So Lawrence.
Coach Lorenzo from the Titans. You obviously admitted that a lot of your players have, struggled this season. The first half, you as a coach, you also in your first season as head coach. What have you learned from this season so far? Because obviously you have made mistakes as well.
Yeah, look, I've learned a lot, to be quite honest. So much, happened in terms of injuries, inconsistency, and chance that we created and missed, and it's part of the game. It's the nature of football, and hence I can't be blaming players because I was once a player, and I also made mistakes. And like you said, I've also made mistakes as a coach in this season because it's part of the game and it's part of learning. And we have moved on from the past mistakes. We thought at some point we have rectified them, but we're still, making those costly mistakes. So yeah, the only best thing that you can do is to focus on the next game and forget about, the past, because the past will not help us right now. As much as we lost the game, the previous game that we played in Polokwane, but I think we created enough chances to win the game, and we were sloppy in defending. We gave them, I think, about 2 or 3 opportunities to punish us, and they managed to get 2. And yeah, you made maybe 1 brilliant save, and if you look at the game, could have done better in terms of creating chances and have more mobility in front of the goals. And we had a lot of box entries as well, about 26. And at one stage the position was 78, but said, as you know, also you can have position for the whole day. As long as you don't score goals, it counts for nothing.
Tsepo, quick one for the coach.
Thanks, Tsepo, coach. Tsepo from ENC. How badly will the team miss Keegan Dolly? Looking at the fact that he has never lost a derby and he's been on the winning side in all the previous derbies that he has played in.
Thanks a lot, Tsepo. Look, we miss all the players that have been out injured, not only Keegan. More especially when you are looking for chemistry. I think we started the season, promising, hoping by this time of the season, in terms of identity and the way we want to approach games, to be clearer. Unfortunately, we had a lot of injuries to key players and suspensions and unforeseen circumstances that we couldn't control, that were beyond our control. And now we had to chomp and change the team. At some point, we had to play with the makeshift, defense. And yeah, it's been an unfortunate season for us. As I said, it was the most difficult season ever since I've been here. It was because of that, the injuries were uncontrollable, and some of them were happening near training, and you couldn't control that. And when you go into the game as well, in one game you lose 2 players, so it became a worrying factor. And at some point, we're getting things right to win 2 games in a row, and you lose 3 players. So yeah, it's been the story of our season, but we can't dwell on that. We have to move on. We have to come up with a solution. We have to come up with, a new plan to make sure that we accommodate everyone. And we also have other players, though some of them have been playing regularly. So you must have seen we've given Happy Mashiach the opportunity to play, and KG as well to, bring back his confidence. So yeah, but we lost to Obanyas. So, but the good thing was the guys accepted themselves very well, though we lost. And not only the game before, I think we showed a lot of character against Chipa. I just hope the guys will show the very same character and discipline and tactical endurance against Orlando Pirates.
Okay, last one, Kabu.
Coach, the battle for number 2 has slowly slipped out of your hands, but in terms of playing continental football for CAF Champions League, but you still have a chance in a form of Nedbank Cup. But then in previous game, like you said, you have lost. But then what do you say to your players to uplift them, going into this encounter against Orlando Pirates? Because there's a lot at stake. It's semi-final of the Nedbank, and it's a chance for you to book your ticket to Loftus in a quest to win the trophy, for you to be like Marumo Gallants to play in the CAF Confederations Cup. So what then do you say to your players to uplift them, motivate them going into this encounter against Orlando Pirates?
Look, it's how you come back after a setback. For us to lose against Swallows FC was a setback, but we have learned from it and we move on. We have moved on from it, and now we're thinking about Orlando Pirates. And I hear a lot of people saying, even the first question from the big man there, when you ask me players' mindset in terms of we lose the game, we usually lose the game before the big game against Orlando Pirates. I think, yes, in terms of stats, it's there for everyone to see. But for me, those are more like perceptions. Why I'm saying that? Because I don't think there's any professional player that is part and parcel of Kaizer Chiefs that would want to lose the game before the big one. I think that should be the game that boosts your confidence, that helps you, to be ready mentally and physically for the game of Orlando Pirates. Multitude, as you know, everyone is looking forward to this game, and for the fact that for a very long time, Chiefs and Pirates, they've never been in the clash in the semi-final. So yes, we come into this game as underdogs, as I said earlier on. Why? Because Pirates, they've been doing very well, and we've been blowing hot and cold. So the players, they know what is at stake. This is one game that doesn't need me as a coach to motivate them. Kaizer Chiefs, they've won this cup 19 times, and one of them, I think I played against Orlando Pirates as a player. That was 2006. We won it on penalties, and we'll definitely want to win it for the 20th, and that will be good for the team and for the history of the club as well, and more especially the players that are new into the setup, to finish the season on a high, since we had a difficult season. So that will be very, very good for our supporters, for all the stakeholders, all the people that have been there through thick and thin, supporting the club. So, and that will be a good build up also for next season.
Thank you very much, Coach, and thank you very much to the premium. We'll end this first session here, and we'll bring in the players for the second one. Thank you very much.